Grand Rising. Good day. And good night. I hope you all are doing well. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to 144 from the stars. Tarot. Let's go ahead and give Odin a treat. There you are, sir. We greatly appreciate you. Thank you so much for being here. The totem for this message is going to be a Clibinarius tricolor. And to just simplify that, it's a very pretty hermit crab. Okay, I do have some word that I would like to share with you all. I won't be reading from the Sefer on this message because I wanted to share a couple pages from this book called Kundalini, A Baptism of Fire, The Journey of the Mystic. This is a book that was written by a fellow subscriber and she sent it to me. Her name is Mariah Viasa. And if you happen to see this, Mariah, leave a comment on this video with a link to your book and I'll pin it so people can find it. It's definitely worth the read. I haven't finished it yet, so I'm not going to give like a full review on it. But I like that it combines different sources of truth. So it combines a lot of different hemispheres of thought and gets to the root of the actual truth in them. So, all right, I'm just going to read a couple pages and then we will go started. As we have seen, Buddha wakes up to the true nature of reality. He realizes the difficulty of teaching what he has discovered, since people are overcome by aversion and passion, and the teaching is subtle and going against the flow. He also realizes that there are those with little dust in their eyes who can understand the teaching and who can be willing to follow it. This is talking about a capacity to see clearly, to recognize truth, and to want to follow truth. When questioned by Pilate, Christ is asked if he is the king of the Jews. Christ answers that his kingdom is not of this world. In John chapter 18, verse 37 through verse 38, "You are a king then," says Pilate. Jesus answered, "You say that I am a king. In fact, the reason I was born and came into the world is to testify to the truth. Everyone on the side of truth listens to me." "What is truth?" retorted Pilate. In this conversation, two very important things are said. First, Christ explains that the reason he was born was to bear witness to the truth. This truth also seems connected to the kingdom of God. Second, Pilate answers to this, "What is truth?" seeming to dismiss the existence of such a thing. We still have this problem today. We talk about the relativity of truth, the subjectivity of truth, about truth as a collective enterprise uniting different perspectives to get a bigger picture that still never can become complete. But the absolute truth that Buddha and Christ talked about is still questioned. Our relationship to truth is still a collective enterprise of finding support for our claims. We also have the method of objective observation, testing and retesting to see if we get the same results each time. So what does Christ mean by saying that he bears witness to the truth? In John chapter 8, verse 12 through 18, when Jesus spoke again to the people, he said, "I am the light of the world. Whoever follows me will never walk in darkness, but will have the light of life." The Pharisees challenged him. "Here you are, appearing as your own witness. Your testimony is not valid." Jesus answered, "Even if I testify on my own behalf, my testimony is valid, for I know where I came from and where I am going. But you have no idea where I come from or where I am going. You judge by human standards. I pass judgment on no one. But if I do judge, my decisions are true, because I am not alone. I stand with the Father who sent me. In your own law, it is written that the testimony of two witnesses is true. I am one who testifies for myself. My other witness is the Father who sent me. In John chapter 5, verses 31 through 43, if I testify about myself, my testimony is not true. There is another who testifies in my favor, and I know that his testimony about me is true. You have sent to John, and he has testified to the truth. Now that I accept human testimony, but I mention it that you may be saved. John was a lamp that burned and gave light, and you chose for a time to enjoy his light. I have testimony weightier than that of John, for the works that the Father has given me to finish, the very works that I am doing, testify that Father has sent me. And the Father who sent me has himself testified concerning me. You have never heard his voice, nor seen his form, nor does his word dwell in you, for you do not believe the one he sent. You study the scriptures diligently because you think that in them you have eternal life. These are the very scriptures that testify about me. Yet you refuse to come to me to have life. I do not accept glory from human beings, but I know you. I know that you do not have the love of God in your hearts. I have come in my Father's name, and you do not accept me. But if someone else comes in his own name, you will accept him. Here we see that Christ finds the human ways of testing truth by means of a collective agreement and human authority as inadequate. The same theme, as we have seen, is found in the story of Buddha's encounter with the ascetic after his awakening. With the story, the ascetic asked Buddha for the name of his teacher guru. When Buddha explains that he has reached the awakened state on his own, the ascetic is not interested in listening, but leaves Buddha. Christ also shows how arbitrary the human distinction between true and false is. All right. Thank you all for being here. Definitely check this book out. It's worth it. It's worth the read. I haven't finished on it, so I'm not going to give too much feedback on it, but I have thoroughly enjoyed it and felt it worth my time. So those of you that are interested, go ahead and check that out. What I sense from this energy, from this reading, okay? If you notice, we read something that was talking a lot about the truth, and, let's really get to the bottom of it. People seem to think they know the truth, but is it really the truth? And what is the truth? So there seems to be something about that coming to light. I do feel that there is like a closing. I feel that there's an end to something. Now, whatever this ending is, it's literally to deliver you into the hands of righteousness. Like it's literally to deliver you into exactly what you've been desiring or what is right and just for you. I do sense that there has been someone that has been manifesting. I sense like very powerful, like emperor kind of energies working with sun and moon and other energies. And basically what you have been doing is manifesting an end to a devil energy that has been, for some of you, this is spiritual warfare. For others of you, this is an internal thing that you're working on. So just take it as it resonates. For some of you, you have been literally battling entities, spirits, or energies that have been trying to attach or bind or block things. Take your abundance, harvest things, all that weird shit that goes on in this world. So what I am sensing, if that doesn't resonate, but you still resonate with the trying to manifest something, then what I am sensing is that what you are manifesting is overcoming some kind of darkness in your life. Now, this may involve having to heal some wounds as well, so that way the light can enter through it, fill that space. All right. And then there's like that letting go as well. And that allows the scales to kind of balance out more in your favor. So I do sense that there is manifesting myself out of a place of lack or out of a blockage or out of a shadow or out of a darkness. It's like, I shouldn't be here. This isn't reflective of my truth. Something else is trying to tell me this is my truth, and I know it's not. There's also an energy of justice, of some kind of corruption. I do feel like there may be crimes of the past that are coming to the light. I sense that very strong in this reading. Okay, what was that? I felt like chaos and sabotage, but then it backfiring into more chaos for them. Okay. Yeah, it's like they try to fire something at you, and the barrel of that weapon split like a banana peel and fired that shit right back at their face. That didn't work out. What I just sensed from that was somewhat. Why did I just hear political party? What the hell does that have to do with this? Okay, wow, all right. Didn't mean to tap into that, but I just heard that, so I'll just move forward. What I am sensing from this energy is that there was some kind of backlash from some kind of sabotage. Like I'm getting that this party or this entity or this force, these people or this agenda, whatever this is, they were basically trying to dethrone you or to discredit you, and it felt like they were trying to spin a false narrative about you. This feels like defamation, this feels like slander, yada yada. Okay, it feels I don't know, it feels very strategic too, and it feels like it failed. It feels like it blew up in their face. It actually exposed something about them. And there's something about, what was that? When windows in your windows, something about, I feel like this is talking about like information on a computer or technology. There's something about like Windows or like I don't know, Microsoft or something. What the hell is that talking about? What the heck? There's something about information, mining of information. That's what's going on. Wow, there's a lot coming through on this reading. Okay, lots of truths coming out. Lots of truths coming out. So there's multiple timelines in this. Let's go ahead. Let's just pick up some cards to make things a little simpler for me since there's like a lot in this. I'll pull a Moonology card real quick. Also, I shared a book that someone in this beautiful collective has written on their own, published. Congratulations, by the way. Publishing a book is awesome. And then they reached out and shared it with me. If any of you are artists, painters, writers, you have talents, you have things, and you want to reach out, you want to share, you maybe want to get a chance to get some exposure or get a shout out on my channel, you're more than welcome to. Send me an email. I do have a P.O. box. Depending on your energy, if it feels right, I might be willing to share that information with you. All right. Anyways, let's go ahead and move forward. Also, want to give a special shout out, a thank you. Won't say your name, but just thank you. Thank you so much to the member that sent me the Sailonite sword. I love it. It is awesome. All right. Moonology card for this message. What would you like the collective to know? Luck is on your side. New moon in Sagittarius. I'm liking this energy because I'm feeling sharpshooter energy. Your hard work is paying off. New moon in Capricorn. This is hard work. This is information. This is facts. This is hitting your mark. This is accomplishing goals. This is exposing things. Nothing will come of this situation. The energy is gaining momentum. I love it. I'm feeling like swords, towers, scales, judgments. Like it's a lot in this, and it feels very victorious. Like there's so many energies in this that want to come through, like many different timelines of the micro within the macro. But overall, I feel like planetary bodies are in a line for some kind of like judgment to move through the earth. And this seems to have a lot to do with truth. This has to do with truth. Like if it ain't true and it's saying it is, we're bringing that to light. So there may be some things from the past. I'm feeling like retrograde energy is somehow affecting this. Like it's bringing up a lot of, what do we got in retrograde? I don't even follow that stuff. Someone else in the comments, if you're, educated in that and you care like sharing, definitely do, because you're helping the community learn and grow off your light too. Thank you for shining your light, y'all that do. But I'm feeling intuitively that there's some planets that are in retrograde. And it feels like information based and unconscious or subconscious. So if I were to make a wild guess, I'd say like Mercury or Neptune or Uranus or something like that. One of those back far planets, and then one of the ones that are right in front of the sun. So we've got like, yeah, I feel it. I feel that energy. So I don't know. Maybe I need to look up what's going on and fact check myself. But anyways, I'll do that later. We've got imprisonment card and we've got community. Ultimately, what I'm sensing is that things in the dark, things of the past, things that are untrue, they have to come to light. It has to be exposed. This is going to be powerful. Wow. Okay, we're going to finish this month or this season off with a real big bang. I mean, I thought it was crazy the first couple weeks of it, and then it kind of like chilled out for a minute, and then it's like that was just the calm before the smackdown. Like now there's like a gavel coming down. We've got this family room, so secrets are coming out, family secrets are coming out, money secrets are coming out. I did feel that there was an energy of like a conclusion from an investigation about money. And this was something that was going on for a while in the past. And this may not have even been like revealed that it was going on. It was kind of like a hidden investigation until they got all they needed out of it. And I feel this energy of something's about to come out the shadows with a badge and a warrant. Like dude, I can't stand that feeling, because that's like, you don't see it coming. Like for the the victim, right? The criminal that this is coming for, like they're gonna feel like a victim when this shit happens, because it's gonna come out of nowhere. Although it comes out of nowhere. You think your life is going great, you think you're moving on or whatever, and then bam, yeah, something from the past comes back and strings your ass up. It's like that. Someone's gotten caught in a snare. Past is coming back to bite them in the ass, and I feel that pretty strong. I'm going to pull some tarot. Let's go ahead and see what else Spirit would like you to know. We've got 3 of Swords. First card out here is freaking pain and hurt, wounds, all right, injustices. We've got the Knight, and it's coming out reversed. This is what we're bringing to light. This is part of this truth. We need to bring out the truth of this harm. Lies, harm, and corruption with money is our themes I'm feeling in this. People that are harming and getting away with it, or it not being, like, it needs to be brought to the fucking light. Like, it's, I don't know how to explain this, but it's literally like, I don't know, like we're shining a light on the dark side of the moon or something. Like, it feels like something that for the longest time, because of the position of things, it was allowed to hide in a shadow. And now that planetary bodies are in some kind of alignment, and we're like digging shit up from the unconscious, the subconscious, the past, the truth, the information, files, paperwork, information. Yeah, we're bringing all that up. We're bringing it to the light, and we're like seeing, how does this look? You ever hold up a dollar bill in the light to see, like, does it have the watermarks? That's kind of what I'm seeing. It's like everything is getting authenticated. Authenticated. Is this authentic? Oh, wait a minute. That's not authentic. Something's going on here. I feel like a lot of things are being brought to the light. And this is like, this reading's too heavy to actually unpack, to be honest with you. I'll probably be unpacking this energy for about a week from what I can sense from this reading. Okay, we got the Page of Swords, which is great. There's learning, there's observation, there's digging, there's studying, discovering. We have this Universe card, and then there's immediately closing out the cycles. So we're taking this information, or the things that are coming to a light, and we're putting a stop to it, because I don't know, it would just be insane not to, right? So, okay, we got this 10 of Cups, and then we got the King of Cups that's coming out reverse, which is kind of humorous, because I'm kind of getting that someone has been very happy being an awful person, and then they're not going to be so happy anymore. There's some kind of change. It's literally like their enterprise is coming down. I don't know what this King of Cups doesn't have to even be talking about a water sign or a masculine. Like, this energy is really big and like encompasses a lot within it. So we would just say individuals that were happy being unrighteous or dark or cruel or harmful or hurtful or having ill intent, but they were happy doing so. They enjoyed that shit. Sick. It's sick. They enjoyed it. So there's this devil energy, right? And this devil energy is looking right at this 5 of Pentacles. And it's also chained to what it's done to the people in the past. And it's looking at this tower, and it's like its entire business, its operation, its structure, its enterprise, its foundation. Everything is being struck down. Like, it's like being struck by lightning, it feels like. And this is completely putting an end to anything and everything connected to this energy or this agenda or these kind of intents that this person used to enjoy being able to do. They're not going to be able to fucking do that shit anymore. They need to be locked the fuck up. I don't like that shit. That's like, I don't like this shit. This King of Cups reverse with the 10 of Cups is nasty. It's fucking disgusting. These are people that enjoy, that delight, that take pleasure in the wickedest things that exist in this world. That is fucking disgusting. Okay? So this is the judgment. This is the judgment. I don't even want to tap into all that nastiness that they be doing and enjoy doing. Like, that's okay. Okay. So judgment on that. Damn right. Damn right, there's some judgment on that. And they won't be able to do it anymore. That's what I love about it. Like, I really love because it's kind of annoying when like someone gets judgment, but then they can like turn around and just do it again. But I really enjoy judgment where it puts a stop to it. It's not going to happen again. You are not going to do that ever again. I don't care if you learned the lesson or not. You don't have the ability to try that shit again. Like, I don't know. This energy's strong. It's a strong, fierce judgment because of the weight of evil and corruption that it's dealing with. It has to be. It's that despicable. Okay. That's why nothing will come of this situation. And this is gaining momentum, and there's nothing they can do to stop it. All right. Yeah, this has been going on for a while, and things are about to get very fiery. Things are about to pick up because they've gained, over time, they've gained all the information they need now. They've gained everything they need. And there's something about like the planetary bodies. It feels like it. It feels like there's an energetic alignment. Like, oh, yeah, okay. And then there's this Emperor and this Fool and this Ten of Cups. Someone is getting a new beginning that they're going to be very happy about. And I'm going to be honest with you, for some of you, it might take a minute to get there, but I do sense this like huge wealth of energy. All right. It doesn't necessarily have to be finances or money. But for many of you, yeah, that's definitely a big part of what I'm sensing. But like first we got to expose all this. We got to bring this all to the light. And what I love is like, it feels like the digging, the researching, the looking, the investigating, the discovering, the filing of motions, all of that. I feel like that's already been done. And that's why I feel like this energy is like, I mean, we have a Capricorn out here, all right? We've got Sagittarius out here. We've got some very like driven, this energy feels very driven, action oriented. Like we are taking action on this. I'm not stopping, okay? I'm not stopping. This is a big celebration for a lot of people in the collective though, because this is justice. I mean, I know I'm not getting much details, but that's literally because of how big this energy actually is. It would almost be irresponsible for me to try to focus on details right now. All right, we've got this Ace of Wands, and that was that Nine of Wands, and that's the Tower, and then they're not going to be able to stop it. And I really, look, this is the shit I was trying to explain earlier. The criminals are going to feel like victims because this judgment is going to come the fuck out of nowhere. Imagine waking up and your life is over and you didn't expect it. Like, that's how it's going to be like. I don't know if y'all have ever just like had something you forgot about come back from the past and bite you in the ass, but it be like that sometimes. And I don't know. It's like seeing a ghost. It's like seeing a ghost sometimes for some people because they didn't think these skeletons were coming out the closet. I don't know, man. I don't know. Imagine just like waking up and you see your deepest, darkest secret is lying on your front doorstep. It's, what is that? There's actually a spiritual energy doing that. I feel like it's like a hellhound type deal. I just sensed an energy of like hell dogs or something like that. I don't know what you want to call them. So we'll just say like some kind of like canine creature of like underworld or shadow energy. And they were going around the planet or the collective and they were digging shit up, like digging up dead bodies, digging up crimes, digging up evidence and literally dropping it at the perpetrator's doorstep. That's what I saw. And it stinks. Like it stinks so bad. It's waking the people up. They're waking up out of their sleep to figure out what is that awful smell. It's your fucking sin, you sick fuck. Open your front door and look at it. You aren't hiding from anyone. You're under judgment now. You don't get the Passover. Angel of Death did not pass over their house. It dug up some fucking graves and dropped some corpses on their front doorstep, and it reeks to high heaven. And best believe there's judgment pouring down on it. Whoa. All right. What else would you like the collective to know? We've got the Hangman and we've got the Lovers. This makes me feel like those that were on the light. This is like, I wanted, for some reason, I almost said white hats. And that's really not something that I don't talk like that. So anyways, I guess I'll just say that for someone. But what I was going to say is those that are of the light, those that are of love, those that are in service, those that are on the right side of things, that are doing things right, they've completed something. They've completed something. It's completed. It's done. And now it's like the Passover's already done. So now what we're waking up to, if you're waking up to a big stink on your door, is yeah, you didn't have the protection of God on you. And now there's judgment. There's literally death at their door. And for a lot of them, it's death of their past. It's death of their previous sins. It's the skeletons. It's the shit they buried. It's the shit they forgot about. It's the shit that they wiped people's memories of so they wouldn't know that they did this to them. That shit, people are waking up. I'm dead serious. This is reversal of spell work. This is reversal of MK. This is reversal of a lot of things. People are waking up. I'm literally feeling golden lightning bolts through someone's, what's that called? Your whatever, your brain. All right. Your central nervous system and your brain, like all your neurons and everything. And it's waking up. It's waking up. It's waking up. It's literally the word of God descending through your crown into your third eye and waking your ass up to the truth of what's been going on your whole life. That's for someone. I'm dead serious. That's for a lot of people. That's for a lot of people on the earth right now. This is like, I didn't care if you wanted to take the red pill or the blue pill. I put that shit in the water supply. Too late now. You're unplugged. Open your eyes. Damn. Whoa, this energy is heavy. It's so heavy. It's very like, imagine someone waking up from their sleep and they had the most intense, realistic dream. And when they woke up from that dream, they remembered all the shit that's been done to them. And all the spell work, all the hypnosis, the mind control, the memory wiping. It's done. It's reversed. It is, no, absolutely. It's literally like we're in the sun now. We are in the sun now. We are in the sun now. Hallelujah. It's literally like I'm seeing it like golden electricity through the dendrites and axon terminals connecting dead. What I mean by dead is like the nerve, they weren't connecting. So like in the brain, that information wasn't connecting to your consciousness. And literally the word of God, which is the illumination, the eternal living truth, is descending from the heavens through your crown. And it's like lightning in your nerves. And it's so, yeah, I don't know. I feel like I explained it. So I'm illuminated. I've like fully awoken. This is a crazy energy I'm sensing from someone in the collective. Okay. 4 of Swords. Wow. Yeah. That's like, I don't have questions now. I don't have any questions. I'm just blown away. This is like a lot. That's a lot of information coming through. Expect huge downloads, y'all. Expect huge downloads, premonitions, intense dreams. I'm talking like dreams where you feel like you're alive. All right. That shit's not just a dream. Like that, these are different levels of energies we're talking about here. All right. Whoa, there's a lot going on in the world. Just spiritual streets are active. All right. What's going on? What else? We got the Queen of Wands. Lots of fire and earth, I have noticed. And then the Fool. Brand new beginning for the Queen of Wands. Empress energy, temperance, judgment. You've manifested it. For someone, this message and synchronicity is that you manifested this judgment. You manifested it. Ace of Wands with the Chariot, with the 10 of Pentacles underneath. I'm not making it up. I can't. That's why it's 10-10. Okay, with the Moon. That's literally bringing it in. A death. Look, I'm not making this up. Someone brought this in. You channeled the word of God through you. You breathed it. All right. Look. You may have done something during a storm. You may have thought something, prayed something, said something, read something out loud. I feel like it was spoken. It was word. It was voice. It was throat chakra. It was definitely throat chakra. So it could have been singing or something, but someone did something during whether you knew it or not, it was during an energetic storm. Even if the weather was clear, man, there was an energy storm going on. Something was storming. Whew. All right. Thank you, Abaya. Spread a little love our way. We will praise as we receive you. Ace of Pentacles, this High Priestess, but I'm not going to ignore the fact that that shit had to leave somewhere else before it became in the upright. That Ace of Pentacles had to leave someone else's hand before it could be in the upright and given. High Priestess, information's coming out. Information needed. Eight of Wands, death. It's coming fast and heavy. It's a truth storm. It's like an energetic truth storm. Like, goodness. All right. Unearthing it. Like, it's, y'all, that scene that I saw of like houses waking up in the middle of the night, turning their lights on and going, what is that awful smell? And opening their front door. And it's their deepest, darkest fucking secrets rotting on their front doorstep like a corpse. Yo, that vision that I saw in this reading, that was intense. That was serious. Like, that was real. That was real energy, okay? That was real energy. Imagine, like, and I said something about politics. Like, this is huge. Like, this is like all of them, man. All the families, all the corruption. This is big level. This is little level. This is low level. This is hitting every single block. This is hitting every block. This judgment is spreading across the entire earth. Damn, it's literally like every single house on this earth that did not have, man, they were visited by death. They were visited, and it had some information about them. That's the thing about death. Those of you that have been around, death will bring the most, the truth. Like, that's the truth that brings the death. Like, the enlightenment is the being brought back to the light. Is the death. Oh my gosh. So like this death knocking on their front doorstep. You ever been greeted by a bone-chilling truth? A bone-chilling truth. Well, that's what death presented them. A bone-chilling truth. They felt that shit on the deepest part of their being. It was chilling. It was a very stern tone. And what's funny is a lot of these people, especially like the more like elite energies in the collective, elite, right? You know, whatever. So like the corrupted officials, they're going to resist this. And what I mean by resist this, they're not going to resist this. They're going to fucking ignore it. And what I mean by ignore it, they're going to ignore the signs, the clear as day signs. You mean to tell me you didn't notice that dead body you buried 15 years ago just magically showed up on your front doorstep and you don't know what time it is? You don't know what time it is. You're going to ignore it. You're going to act like everything's going to be okay. You're going to act like judgment isn't here. You're going to act like the Son of God doesn't exist. Okay. All right. Ignore it. Go ahead. Ignore it. That's exactly what a lot of these energies are going to do. They're going to be woken up in the middle of the night by this foul stench of the past, of the truth, of their sins, of their corruption, of their deeds being brought up and left on their front doorstep. And they're going to fucking ignore the signs. A lot of them are. Some of them might be brought to their knees. And if they truly have repentance in their heart and they come to God, we will celebrate their return. But there will be those that do not. And it will be woe to them. It will get worse. This is only the beginning. This is like I'm being reminded of like the plagues of Egypt where like the shit like, so you mean to tell me God is revealing himself right in front of your face and you're still going to deny God? Okay, fine. And then when it gets worse, you're still going to deny God? And then when it gets worse, oh, now you're going to give me my people back? Yeah, I thought so. I thought so. You can be fucking stubborn. Man, it ain't nothing but a thing to make a rich man poor or a poor man rich. All right? Or a blind man see. Okay? Like, it's crazy. It's really crazy. And people going to try it and they're going to ignore it. They're going to see the signs and ignore it. That's okay. That's all right. Woo. It's heavy. This judgment's heavy. 6 of Pentacles. I told y'all. 2 of Cups. I told you. King of Swords. You're going to receive what's yours. You're going to receive what's yours. You're going to have the clarity. You're going to have the truth. And it's like something snaps back into itself. All right. Like an elastic. It has an elasticity to it. Something snaps back. It's like a gold light or something. And it's an illumination within your mind. And you also receive. Like it comes with receiving. That's why I'm saying spread a little love my way and I will praise as I receive. Right? Yep. Thank you. Thank you, Most High. Thank you. Empress energy, as we're talking about receiving love of God. I know what I'm talking about. This is the judgment. This is the judgment. God's like, I'm telling you, like, look what happened when the pharaohs didn't do exactly what the prophets of God that were sent to them told them that God instructed them to do. Look what happened. And then when they ignored it, it just got worse and worse and worse. Until eventually they were begging, please get these people out of my kingdom. You can have them back. Go back to your God. I do not want troubles with your God. No, you don't. Woe. Woe to you. We gonna get to the truth. Ha 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 ha. You can't run forever. God is my song. We got the 4 of Swords coming out reverse, and this is like out of your mind. Oh man, 5 of Pentacles out of your mind, man. People feel this judgment coming. For some of you that resonated with the message that came through about like memory tampering, got a message. If you happen to resonate that you had family members that did that shit to you. They got visited last night. Bro, I don't know. I don't want to talk about it. Like I can sense the energy and I can sense the fucking fear from them. They were visited by something last night. And they were told something. I don't know what the fuck they were told, but what I do know is they know you know the truth. And it scares the shit out of them. They are so scared. They are so scared that you know the truth. Man, they never wanted this, especially for some of you, especially because of what you are. And this entity told them that you know what you are now, and you know what they did to them, and they are fucking scared. Terrified. They don't know what to do. I'm telling you, that fear that they're feeling is something else. It's something else. It's something crazy. I don't know. That was their choice. Ace of Pentacles. And the High Priestess coming out reverse, secrets out. And it's time for God's people to receive what was theirs. It's time for the truth about everything that took place between then, now, and like it's coming to the light. I mean it. Like, whoa, man. Now, for some of you, that energy I told you about people waking up and having like a rotting corpse at their front doorstep, man, the thing that could have gotten brought up could have been like 50, 60, 70 years ago. And these people that woke up to this thing, man, they could have convinced themselves that they were saved of this. They could have convinced themselves that there was no judgment coming to them on this. They may have convinced others that they have changed their life and they are saved and redeemed. And what's crazy is a lot of people, if you remember the book we were reading, was talking about truth, right? And how a lot of people will take the witnesses of others and say, oh, it must be true. But then when a man comes in and speaks as a witness of the name of God, they don't want to believe it, but they'll believe a bunch of wicked men and women. Like, that's stupid. And that's kind of the energy I'm sensing in this. They had a lot of people convinced of their witness, of their testimony of, oh, I am righteous. I am saved. I am redeemed. I am cleansed of my impurities, and I have done no wrong. Not in the eyes of Yahuwah, because why is death at your front doorstep? Because if that was true, you would have had the blood to protect you, and you don't. I see it on your hands. And you stink. You're a liar. This is a follow-up on an energy I channeled about judgment on false lights and false prophets. This is a follow-up. It's a continuation. Like, it's thorough. We're hitting it in layers. We're hitting it in layers. All right? Oh, man. These people might be like living a double life, and then their other life that they thought they buried and no longer exist comes back, and it is haunting. It's chilling. Man, they feel it in their bones. They feel it in their bones. It is chilling. It is the scariest thing they have ever felt. I don't think they've ever felt a fear like this. It's so devastating. And it's being caught. It's being exposed. It's being exposed and caught with things they got away with. Yo, they got away with it. There might even be people that are serving for the crimes that they committed. And the evidence is at their fucking doorstep. This is like, I know what you did last summer. Man, these people are scared as shit. They feel like the fucking boogeyman is out to get them, and they're damn right it is. That's why the hounds are digging up corpses and dropping it on their front doorstep. It's a hunt, motherfuckers. It's a hunt. It's a hunt. Oh, it's a hunt. Oh, I see this Kali Ma card over here off camera. Twice. I'm not even kidding, y'all. I see it twice. 2 different decks. Give me 1 second. Just so y'all know, I ain't messing. And what's funny is it's kind of depicting 2 different like sides of the energy too. But yeah, saw those off camera. Caught my eye. Whoa, it's something wicked. They're about to find out. Like, this is what happens when evil is allowed to befall upon you. It's something different. 10 swords. It's something different. They've never experienced this because their sacrifices, their harvesting, their rituals, their magic was keeping it from touching them. There's been a lot of judgments that have happened that have stopped some things that very dark, nasty entities have been abusing these like loopholes, I guess you could call them. I don't know if that's the right way of calling it. Abuses. We just call it abuses. Using these abuses of faculties of our existence. They're not allowed to do that anymore. This whole like hijacking the reincarnation bullshit to avoid karma, like that's not happening. You're getting your fucking karma, and they feel it. They know it. They're scared. They're scared. They've never had to be taken accountable. Like, they've never been held accountable. They've been able to just sacrifice other people. They've been able to just put it on someone else. Let someone else do the time. Let someone else take the karma. Let someone else pay the price. And then they steal the fucking abundance off the righteous ones. It's very dark magic. It's extremely dark magic. They squeeze what is righteous and holy out of the good and innocent. And then they divert and exchange their karma. That's what they've been trying to do. That's what they were doing, man. It was fucking crazy. It was going on. It was a false matrix, false reality. That shit ain't divine. Hell no, it ain't. And that's what's coming to an end. And they're freaking the fuck out. Like, imagine getting away with an eternity of crimes and getting used to it. Getting used to not having to pay the price. Getting used to it. Man, I'm used to it. I'm used to doing whatever the fuck I want. I'm used to getting away with it. I'm used to not getting caught. I'll smoke that shit right in front of the copper's face. What you gonna do about it? Yeah, you can't. Yeah, they're used to it, but they're not used to this. And what's really freaking them out is they got to pay for everything with interest all at once. Bro, imagine getting like, all right, so like, for example, I'm going to just use an analogy of like a child, a discipline, and like punishment. Let's say a parent made a rule like, if you lie, I'm going to pop you on the butt for lying. Okay. And let's say this child had lied 503,672 infinity quadruple googleplex whatever retarded amount of times. All right, that child, every time they opened their mouth, that shit was a lie. And let's say up until now, judgment hasn't came. Up until now, judgment hasn't came. But now it is judgment day, and my word was, for every lie, I'm gonna pop you on the butt. And you're like, but I've lied 50 million. And it's like, yeah. How do you think that ass is about to feel when you receive all of that at once? At once, in one time. Bro, I don't know if you gonna exist after that, okay? You just might be gone. You bye-bye, okay? So, yeah, that's what's happening to these entities. They're freaking the fuck out because their rituals aren't working anymore. This is what Mashiach looks like. This is what the reign of God looks like. This is what it looks like when lightning, the word of God, descends from the heavens, and then we cleanse it with fire. This is what it's going to look like. There won't be any more wickedness. And those that hid in the dark and used these false systems, these false matrices, these false lights, and were perverting the creation of God, absolutely not. Their judgment is going to be horrific because they're getting it all at once. They're getting lifetimes and lifetimes and lifetimes of karma with one single blow. I don't think people understand how devastating that is. Yeah, they enjoyed it then. That's why you really should not ever fret or even think about or care if a wicked individual is celebrating their wealth. Man, you have no clue what's going to happen to that person on Judgment Day. I would feel sorry for that person. Don't envy them. Man, I would just be like, steer clear away from them. Like, hell no, you got the cheese touch or something. Like, I ain't sticking around you because I'm not getting struck by lightning. Heck no. Man, this shit's crazy. It's a crazy energy. We're going to bring it all to the light. It's wild. There really is something going on with that because this energy, I'm literally sensing a group of entities and they're having a meeting right now and they're trying to figure out how they can get out of this. There's something that happened in the higher and they can't do it anymore. There's no bypass. There's no loopholes. It's just fucking judgment. Like, I don't know who they thought they are, but okay. All right. The light is here. We are in the age of light. Welcome to the age of Aquarius. All right. Whoa. All right. There's something. They're like having a meeting trying to discuss. What I'm really seeing is like these like draconian, reptilian, like kind of being entity things. And they're like trying to discuss how they can put this energy on someone else like they used to, and they can't figure out how to fucking do it because they can't anymore. You can't do that. You cannot sacrifice innocent people anymore. You can't. You have to pay the price for everything you have done. You're not avoiding it. You're not getting out. There's no bribing. There's no transfer of energy. There's no destiny swapping. This is your fucking destiny. You're going in the pit. You're going in the abyss. You're going in the fire. Not my righteous ones. Not my chosen ones. Not my anointed ones. They were planted by God. They will stand upright and rooted by God. It is those that were not planted by God that will be cast into the fire. And if they got a fucking problem with it and they want to sit there and have a little meeting of how they can get out of it, then woe to them, because my word is eternal and it is true. My judgment is coming for you. It cannot be escaped. I'm going to go ahead and leave this reading here. If you like the way that I read, please be sure to like, share, comment, subscribe. I greatly appreciate each and every single one of you. I will see you on the next collective message.